Hi everyone, I'm Jen. I wanted to talk to you about what is good, what is bad. I think it's not an objective thing. I think it's subjective. And today I had a reunion with the children from the two families that were very near and dear to me. And some of you who had followed me, I believe on my original channel, and maybe my earlier channel here, my keys were stolen by the neighborhood children, and by three of them. And this one family of five, the mom handled it by telling the children to no longer talk to me. And you all have seen the children on here. So that was very painful. It was the month before I was leaving there anyhow. So today it was a beautiful day because I finally, I had asked her if we could spend an outing and I would treat them to hot chocolate at an IHOP, and that happened today. And we also went to the park, and it just made me think that, hold on one second, want some hot water. Is the oldest child, Zara, I love you, sweetie pie, because in this world, it does not pay to be a kind-hearted, genuine, honest person. And yet your light shone through, and you shared the truth of who had my keys and that they would be able to help me find them. For those of you who don't know, my keys, the children were ready to tell me where the keys were, but then the adults that got involved, even I knew the kids were going to get in trouble if once they showed where the keys were, and then because that would prove that the kids knew where my keys were. So the kids shut down, and hold on one second, that might be my puppy dog. So it's okay. It's okay. Nelson is eating his cat food. Oh, you're finished. Let's go let Della D in. Della D. Della D. Come on. Go finish cleaning up. Go finish cleaning up. Thank you. Okay, so anyhow, the oldest daughter did an amazing job of shining her light and telling me the truth of what had happened, and which three children took my keys. And bottom line, you know, I ended up having to pay $880 for the a replacement key because it's computerized, and it was ridiculous. But it's done, you know. And but I had already forgiven. I've already done a video where I've forgiven everyone, but it's just reviewing because the kids were kept from me, and after a whole year of them being my second family, that was painful. Not only was I going to have to move, you know, separate story, but it was the same time period in my life. I was losing my home. I had lost my second birth family, not birth family. I had lost my second family, and you know, and then losing, you know, losing my belongings after that. It was just boom, boom, boom. It was just raw. So seeing them today was beautiful. And yes, Zara has a special place in my heart because her light shone through, even knowing that she would get in trouble for it, you know. And I just want to say there's no right or wrong. It's only from my perspective, and it did not feel good when the mom forbid her kids to talk to me, and in fact blamed me for whatever. The mother, everyone was acting and reacting out of pain. The mother knew that she could possibly lose her housing if there was any trouble from her family. because we lived in a special women and children place. And so the bigger issue for her was not to do right by me, but she would not. She was not able to pay the $880 back. So that kind of blocked, interrupted, interfered with her ability to do the right thing. She was in self-protective mode. She's a single mom of 5, now pregnant with a 6th, and she had no room in her life. Her number one priority was to continue to keep her family housed, and she forbid her kids to talk with me because they were starting to share what had happened. I think she was also afraid that I was going to tell the police. I had notified the police of missing keys, but when I found out that they were actually stolen, reporting it as stolen makes no sense. That's not going to bring my keys back, and it's only going to cause more trouble to the family. So, but the mom just, she chose what was in her highest good. And she had to do that. Of course, she's going to have to house her kids. So it was lovely that she got to meet with me. There's no sense being angry with her or holding a grudge against her, And the the youngest child, which was one of the 3 that took the keys, she told the truth. She knew where the keys were, but she was not willing to say who it was. She's been taught to lie as well, because that's the kind of world we live in. We do not live in a world where it is okay for us to make mistakes and then therefore do the next step and hold ourselves accountable. We ourselves have been taught, and we continue to teach our children to do the same thing, is to just, let's cover our tracks, let's not admit anything, because we might just get in trouble. To me, teaching, it seems like everyone thinks of it as, let's go hit them. Like a mother today, she hit her kid because the kid hit me. There's no sense in that. I just started petting the kid, that little 2-year-old, and, just stroking it. And guess what? It stroked me then. He stroked me then, he stopped hitting me. You teach them what to do. You don't hit them for hitting. I digress. So, I was around a lot of people today, and it was like a reunion. So specifically that family, Zara, I love you. Your light shines through every one of you. You did what the best, that serves how to live in this world here. The youngest son, not the baby, but the I guess the middle son, it I could see your pain, and you feel your pain when you didn't know how to respond to me that last month when you were told not to talk to me. I didn't know what was going on, so of course I'm just talking like we're regular, and then you're just like, and I didn't know what was going on, but I feel for you, because your highest good is you love your mom, and you're going to follow her orders, and I love you, and I'm sorry you had to go through that pain. And we had a really good time today, and we're cool, because your mom was able to let me back in. And the oldest son, I'm really proud of you, because what you did was you quieted your 2 sisters who were talking and sharing the truth. First, I felt actually betrayed, because you and I had such a close friendship, and we did a lot together and whatever, so I didn't understand what was going on. But then, I was having to go through my own feelings and pain and whatever, and but you were protecting your family. You're the man of the house, and you were protecting your family. So everyone in this family was doing the right thing for their highest good, to be able to live in this world. And Zara, you're extra special, because you did the highest good despite the fact that we have to live in this world. But anyone who's still listening, I know it's going on 10 minutes. Um, I'm telling you, releasing the anger and the hatred that you have for people is a gift you give yourself, because we don't know why people are doing their perceived negative behavior. I don't even know if I'm post this. I'm just rambling. All I know is I had an amazing time. Hopefully I'll have a link up, and just look at everyone else with different eyes. Why? Why are they doing this? Maybe they're too scared to look at their own self, or they have to actually do something to protect their own livelihood, or basics, housing and shelter and food and whatever. So I love you, and may you forgive the people that hurt you, because if I would not have forgiven them, I wouldn't have had today's wonderful reunion, you know? And I got to be with them again. And if I figure out how to put the videos together of the kids playing today, I'll post the link below. All right, love you. Forgiving is for gifting yourself.